It's time for fun and shenanigans. Let's get into it.
Silly. Not the hee hee. It's so interesting to just watch you. Like, the things that immediately come to your mind, like, as a response. That was funny. I love your hair so much.
Thank you. I didn't
It's,
realize that. I promise I didn't realize how much I missed it till I was looking at a video like, my hair looks nice like that. It's like, wait a minute.
that's still a thing.
Take these out.
I know sometimes I miss my locks, but and it was fun. It was a nice time. I started when I was like 18 and
Man, we can
um
make it a whole thing. Tanya reinstates her locks.
oh, that ain't happening.
Your hair is so thick. It's
No- So, but also I have a big head. So it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. So and I was always hot. I was just
Mm,
like, why am I so hot? Girl, because you got a big head and you got all these locks.
yeah, they stay up in the summertime. I'm like,
It-
not
yeah,
a ponytail.
it just was like absorbing all that heat. Um, so yeah, no, as much as I enjoyed it when I had them,
Hmm.
um, I'm very good with
Not
uh
having them.
yeah. I'm very good with not having them. So yeah. I was like, Lisa, 10:15, 10:20.
I'm like, okay. I'll be here. No appointments today, so that was easy breezy.
Oh, that's good. Because you know what? Your life is appointments.
It is appointments.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
Who needs to be where? What time am I picking you up in order to make it to that place at the right
Mm-hmm.
time and get back to this place at the right time? And nobody's is truly mad at me.
Yeah.
Might be mad, but it's
Somebody,
you were in a safe place.
and you know what? And that's really what matters is you keeping your kids alive. And because
I've done it.
can you imagine like that really is a parent's job? Like,
That is what I realized after becoming a
mhm.
parent, or maybe after watching like my really good friends have kids. I was like, when pe kids have birthdays, it's like, oh, the baby's
Yeah,
3. I'm like, you have been a parent for 3 years. You kept them alive. Good.
yeah. I know.
Nice.
It's so
Nice.
funny because I saw something on Instagram about these kids just be trying to do themselves, take themselves out at every twist and turn. They just trying to take themselves out, and we chasing around them trying to like keep them.
Please don't die. You know
Oh, what's because of
what's
the
funny is
curiosity.
my kids think I'm like being mean to them, but I'm like, you're walking backwards to the steps.
Yeah,
I'm chasing you, and my face is like I'm afraid, but it probably looks like anger. It
yeah,
probably a little bit of anger under there, but more fear.
yeah,
And I'm like, don't fall down the steps.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah. Or I remember clearly. I got Chris out the car when he was little.
hmm.
When he was a little, and I don't know what it is about darting into the, like just wanting to run.
Here's the idea.
Yeah, you know, cars and stuff like so that I remember clearly I had to be firm because I'm like, no, this can't happen again because I can't have a car hit you. You know what I
Again,
mean?
get
Like,
hit by a car?
hmm?
Did it? What do you mean can't happen again?
No, like he ran out, but there was
Oh,
no
okay,
cars
okay.
coming. Like thankfully there were no cars,
Yeah,
but I'm just saying like
yeah. Don't do it
certain
again.
situations you got to be like, no, like that is not okay. And then they want to cry. I'm like, well, I love you. And I
And out
like
of love.
And I'd like for you to live a very long, happy, healthy life. Okay, kid? So sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
You know what I didn't think about until having small people is the fact, and I have to tell them, I'm like, they cannot see you. Not only is it a bad idea, you don't go above, high, you're not high enough in the air for them to see you. I'm like,
Yeah.
Sebastian is just now truly tall enough,
Hmm.
but you two are lower than the bumper, of the cars. They can't see you. Even if they have the best intentions, they can't see you. And how am I going to be mad at them? I'm going to be sad for you, but I can't be mad at them because two tiny humans ran out in the street when they shouldn't be. Because I've told you hundreds of times not to do this very thing. Hundreds.
You know what I was thinking about when you said they can't see you?
Mm.
And I
No,
agree with you. But I was also
they can't
thinking
see me.
about, I was also, no, I was also thinking about how they be seeing you. Like, I agree with you, but I was thinking about this one particular thing, how kids just stare you the fuck down in your
I used to
eyes,
do that. I
pierce
loved
through
it.
your soul. You'd be like, okay, little gangster.
I
Like,
used to do that for fun. I loved it. And I recall doing it too. Like,
so I know what you mean. I'm just talking about something like
oh
how
yeah.
kids, yeah, just like how they just, these little gangsters. They just,
Yeah, no fear.
I mean, it is wild. Like when you see a kid and you're
Like,
like, oh my God, is this a scary movie? They will stare you down.
oh, we both have pink on today. Can I
Yeah.
say, in putting all two YouTube videos up,
You did,
I
you were
forgot.
definitely so good. No, honestly, it's so good. He was like, it's whatever. I was like, no, I really like it. I
I
really
mean,
like it.
there
You,
needs to be like
you should have been to this.
there needs to be a
So funny.
video of me like putting it together. I'm like
You should do the behind the scenes. You should. You should.
me going crazy, like, I know I just did this. How did I lose it? Why are there three copies? But I realized I forgot this. I know it when I'm doing my makeup, but I don't think about it when we're videoing. That I have a short torso. So like when I watch the videos, it's like this is my head. I was like, I need to sit on a pillow so that my whole more of my body shows.
I don't know if it's my short torso.
You gotta be
I'll be
your
real.
booty pushed
That
up.
booty. Girl, that booty
You and
got
that.
me to the ceiling.
I used to love that song. You and that booty. Got to
That
get to
booty.
you and that booty.
I God. But my booty got me to the ceiling, okay, boo? Like, so I don't even know if my torso is
My torso is 6 inches, but my booty
yeah,
does the lifting.
is a football field.
100-yard dash.
It's just got so yeah, so I mean,
Oh,
and
if
that's
I
the
didn't have a
thing.
butt, oh, you'd really be talking to the roots of my hairline.
Silly. No, so yeah, that's like I don't know. Like I don't I mean, and it's hard for me to tell. Like when I was smaller, I
Hmm.
s- I think I'm more legs. I think so. Like when I because you
A
can really
lot of
like
legs.
tell. Yeah, a lot of legs. Um and I don't but also I don't know. I have to find a picture of me um when I was small so I could get depressed and also
Then do not find the picture if you're gonna be depressed.
no, I actually have it as one of the pictures as a screensaver. It's like, oh hi, how are you? I talked to her. I talked to her.
I came across a picture of me pre-baby. I was in like a bottom dance dress, and I was like, look at my legs. Wow, I do have long legs.
Mhm, mhm.
They look amazing.
Okay. You didn't see that when you looked in the mirror when you was wearing that outfit that Val got
I
you
mean,
and you showed up to I was like, yeah, I just was staring. I couldn't stop staring. I'm so sorry.
it's the kind of thing that when it's a party, it's just a party. Like it's like, okay, I know I have long
Hmm.
legs, but it's just like, okay, whatever. But I can't see it from an outside perspective because
Hmm.
this is
Hmm.
my entirety of my being.
Right,
You
right.
know?
No, I get that. I get that. It's like when you see someone every day, you don't really notice changes, but then when you
Right,
go without seeing them and you're
right.
like, oh my gosh, like you've lost so much weight, for example, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Um, or like the
Gotten
last time
taller.
I did ever see my ex, which I don't even remember, that was like at least a decade. Chris's dad.
Uh,
But see, like going a long time without seeing him and then seeing him, I'm like, oh my God, that head. Woo, this freaking
yeah, how big it
it's,
was.
it's like it's so huge. It's like a third of your body. And so poor Chris didn't have a chance.
You know, Chan.
Like I have a big head, but he has an enormous head. What
You
the
guys are
hell was
just
I
some big
thinking
head
about?
people.
What the hell was it? Just can't even keep it up. I actually posted something like that on Facebook. Uh, and this was I haven't posted anything forever. This was a long time ago about how it feels to have a big head, and it's just like this little body with like this crater of a, you know, yeah.
At
So
the Hollywood head. It's a good thing.
Hollywood head, your mom,
She's on to something.
she she was on to something. What's going on with you, little Lisa? What you been up to?
Okay, so two things. Um, I because of Josh, this is gonna be a double endorsement. So I'm
Mhm.
watching Johnson's assessment of like the Puffy show or whatever, his
Mhm.
whole thing on Netflix, the documentary.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, I didn't make it all the way through, but that made me want to watch the Puffy documentary. So I'm on
Okay.
episode 2, and I'm like, how did I not know some of these things happen? Mind you, I would
Mhm.
have been young, like maybe I was like between 9 and 11. Some of it
Mhm.
happened in New York. I'm like, Val, how did I even miss this? It's like maybe it didn't make national news, like,
Mhm.
or I was like, my parents just didn't care about this particular subject. Like, I don't, and it's the news was not what it is today.
I was gonna
Like,
say
things are
the
just like,
landscape
yeah,
is
it was
so
like
different. Yeah.
very, very different. But I had no idea about the stampede at the, have you seen it?
Hmm. Hmm.
Zero clue about that. I was like, what? Like
Hmm.
all the shady stuff. I never knew the details about the Tupac and like shooting the first time. I'm like
Mm. Mm.
looking real suspicious.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm only in episode 2, but I was like, I had no idea. It's so much fun looking back. And we can go back to Puffy. In addition to looking back and feeling foolish, I had no idea that Michael Jackson and Diana Ross had a relationship.
No,
It
I
was,
didn't know that.
that was deeper than what I kind of saw. This guy did a whole and mind you, I cannot say it's accurate, but everything that he was saying made like really good sense based on
Hmm.
like the songs Michael Jackson wrote. Apparently, like Michael Jackson, when he met her, was what is it when you love somebody, but when you're into them, but they're not necessarily, I mean, she was a grown woman when they met.
Hmm.
He had a crush on her essentially since he met her. Like
Hmm.
he was the one. But then when he became a grown man, it was like he expressed it and they kind of had a whole thing. And I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Dirty Diana. I was like, that makes perfect sense. And then if
Hmm.
you go to the
Yeah.
comments, it's like, oh yeah, people put them down because it was inappropriate that they would get together and it looked like she groomed him. And it's like, you'll always be the lady in my life. Remember the time when we fell in love? And I'm like, mine 6 a.m. mind blown. I'm like,
I mean, honestly, that could have saved him.
that thing, okay, we're aligned. I
That's
told
right.
Val, I said, Val,
Shit, do you hear that?
yes, I do. What was that?
Okay, give me 1 second. Damn it.
You're like,
1 second.
shut your mouth.
I honestly
Honestly,
think you should keep recording because the things that you do
in the meantime,
in the meantime, it's so like just funny and cute. It's so fun to see people like that and just that like quiet
And
space, that little moment of
well, I have to think about the listeners, okay? They'll just be like, "Why? What's the silence?"
yeah, yeah. No, they would
Then they'd
know.
go to YouTube to figure it out.
Mm,
What did I miss?
see,
What's
gotta
going
if you wanna know what Lisa did was doing,
on? Well, Tanya put her on hold.
you gotta go to
Yeah, I had to
YouTube to
make this
figure it
work.
out.
Uh,
Yeah,
would have saved her. I said that to Val. I was like, you know what? Had he gotten this love, this
yeah.
unrequited love, maybe
Hmm.
he wouldn't have,
From this
you
black
know,
woman.
yeah,
Hmm.
maybe he wouldn't have fallen into drug. Maybe he would. This is a big, big
Of
maybe here.
course, of
But
course. We're
he would
just
have fallen in love.
expressing
She
our.
still could have had children because she had children
Hmm.
after they had their fling. So she still could have had kids.
Yeah.
Like it would have put his life on a totally different trajectory. Maybe he
Hmm.
would have become a megastar because of, the shadow cast about their relationship.
Yeah.
I was like, I would much rather have my child and they just have,
Yeah.
leveled out and been okay. Michael Jackson when he was a kid was amazing. I would much rather have that than not have my child. Like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I would kill the lady that.
I will tell you this, like just like as you're speaking, I was thinking about, wow, his life really was a sacrifice for to make history. Because he's always going to be this huge part,
Icon.
this huge icon. And but there was a lot of sacrifice that
Hmm.
came, with that and a lot of hard stuff, with
Yeah.
the dad and so um yeah, yeah. And then I just think about how impressionable someone is, at a young age, even at an older age, honestly, now with
Hmm.
social media. You have 40-year-olds that can be just as impressionable. But
Yes.
like especially that like young tender age, um those shaping formative, years.
Yeah.
I mean, whoo, that's yeah.
I wonder, I don't know how to search reels on Facebook, but I do want to give the guy credit because it was like a miniature documentary. But it sounds like she didn't know, like you can know that a little boy has a crush on you, but you're
Hmm.
just like, whatever. It's like we still have a professional relationship, no big deal. But then it's like once he's a grown man, it makes it known to you. But
Yeah. It's
but
like,
even still,
oh,
that's a different place.
yeah.
It's like, oh well, now we are legal. Val's like, I would kill any woman with my young sons. I was like, but babe, they'd be alive. He's like, I would kill. Oh, this I found it. I found it because I did not want to talk about it and not give this guy credit. It's Saint Dallas, Sainte Dallas, and I saw his whole reel on Instagram. I mean Facebook,
Oh,
which I'm rarely on. I think somebody sent me a like a Facebook reel and then I just kept going with
yeah.
marketing. And that's how I ended up seeing it. But I was like,
Yeah.
what? Oh, but he was like, she was the ultimate woman to him. And it was like she would encourage him to go out with other people. But then when they'd be in public, she would still find a way to interject herself, like on his date or be very present. And I was
Oh, wow.
like, let me see. I'll send it to you so that at least
I
you can.
just remember like thinking how good they look, like when she called them on stage, you know what I mean? Like to
Right.
dance and to sing. It's just like, oh my God, there's something. Oh, okay. You sent it to me.
And that's the kind of thing. It's like telling someone to go away, but always keeping them on a leash, like
Yeah.
always keeping them connected. It's like,
And that, it's happened to me before.
yeah, like,
Like, mm. Okay. Okay, no, I will look at it because I don't want to.
watch it with the viewers. Viewers, y'all can find it on Facebook.
Yeah.
I just looked up Diana Ross and Michael Jackson, and
But
it
yeah,
popped
it
up.
is. it is pretty and like the things like the details in the Diddy documentary. Um there are things I think you're right about news just wasn't the same back then because there are things that I heard because I was there, like
Yeah.
I was
At
born
what
and
time
raised
I have
in
to
New
educate
York.
me?
I mean, and it's not even because I was young, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it's
Yeah.
also not something that I think about like, as life goes on,
Yeah.
life happens, but I do I'm like, oh, like that's like I remember like, like
Yeah.
stuff like that as I'm listening to it. But what it's doing is it's really setting the foundation of how this monster,
Was created.
was created. And mind you, someone could have been on the same path and not become a monster.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, you have plenty of people that are music producers. I mean, who knows
yeah,
what's going on
yeah.
what's really happening.
But
But
also too the time, like it was the music industry was so different and like you hear so many stories about like Jay-Z and this Diddy and how you have to have some bodies to get to that point, like you have to
yeah,
have some blood on your hands to get to that point. I imagine that might be the same today. It just looks different. Like how do you become a
yeah,
billionaire without having blood on your hands? I don't know, like
yeah,
people say that, I don't know, but I'm just saying I know back then with the music industry in particular and them
yeah,
not paying their artists and like
yeah,
it was a ooh,
yeah,
um and you have a Grammy, you this, you that, but you're broke, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And so it's very disheartening, it really
yeah,
is. But yeah, it was just things that I was just like because I was close to. I think it's
yeah,
just, that I in terms of like how news spread that I
yeah,
heard about. Like the same thing with like Wendy Williams. Like there are things that I know that a lot of people don't know because I grew up, you
yeah.
know,
With her on the radio.
yeah, with her. That was like every day, every single, Monday through Friday, listening to her.
Hmm.
Um, on the radio, whatever, and just knowing like the things that were going on, and it would be like a topic of conversation. Like we would act, like as kids, we were having conversations like, oh, you heard about, whatever. Like we would
Yeah,
have those
yeah,
conversations other kids not having in other
yeah.
places because they
Anywhere
don't
else
even
in the
know.
nation.
They have no idea who the heck. Like I say, Wendy, like, who the heck is Wendy Williams? They don't know.
Right,
She was like New York.
right.
So it is just interesting. It's interesting to see, where people are now,
Hmm.
that you knew about or heard of or whatever, back in the day. And it is interesting to see the making of this man. It's whoo.
You know what's interesting, listening to you talk, it's just looking at the downfall of that generation of entertainers.
Mm,
Right? So you have R. Kelly, you have Wendy Williams, you have Puffy. Poor Biggie and Tupac didn't even live to have this type of fall. Like everybody from that like segment of time, not everybody, but a
hmm.
lot of them are really like their demons are catching up and just
Oh, for sure.
dragging them. I'm like, ugh.
For sure.
And
But there's also things coming out about like remember like the Me Too. Like everybody knew
oh
in the
yeah,
industry.
yeah,
What's his name? What was his name? That was like the person to get you a job. Whatever, I can't remember. But like
yeah.
everybody knew, but now it's like coming out. So every little section
Hmm.
of
Yeah. Had some dirty stuff going
yeah,
on.
exactly, has some stuff going on. Have you gotten to the, and I'm not gonna say anything where you're gonna be like, oh my God, but have you gotten to the point in the documentary about Tupac and Biggie
I just
and
started.
and
So
their dynamic? I'm
so
trying to
I
say.
just started where it's like they liked each other a lot. And Puffy was essentially he's jealous. But I haven't gotten any further. I got
Okay,
where
but that's enough.
yeah. Yeah. Jealousy.
That's enough.
Hmm. This is like a story of like the seven sins. Like you have jealousy,
That's so
greed,
true.
What is greed? There's something else. I mean, there are plenty. I mean, there's
I know,
seven.
I can't think.
I mean, I haven't no gluttony so far, but let me see. Seven. I know our listeners are like, okay,
Okay, all
I
right.
didn't know I was gonna bring this up. If I knew I was
But
gonna
I
say
mean,
this,
it does, but you know what? When you're talking about Diddy, it does feel that way.
yeah.
It
Pride,
really does.
greed, wrath, envy, lust,
Hmm.
gluttony, and sloth. He was not lazy. He was not lazy.
No,
But yeah,
no.
everything else, he's knocking it down.
But also too, like, he's talking about the drugs and this and that. He was evil before the drugs and the drinking and
It sounds like his model of success was always the wrong model of success. Like
yeah.
they're not things to aspire to.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, oh
Mm.
yeah, my dad was a gangster. Awesome. Like, but he
But meanwhile, your mom did her very best to raise you and,
but it sounded like she was still doing some gangster stuff too. You remember that in the
yeah,
first
she was,
episode?
but he didn't. Yes, yes. So she eventually, yeah, like, but he didn't grow up the way his dad grew up, or he didn't grow up. He still, because like honestly, what they're explaining is stuff that I've seen, as a kid.
I bet
I
you did.
have, but but you still had like, you had a place to, like, but I get it.
Boundaries.
Yeah. It's honestly though,
And
when
it's
I
like
think
you
about,
taking the same experience because
and
his friend that was right there with him
no,
was
but
at the
here's the
same
deal.
house
Here's the
party.
deal. And you're
Uh-huh.
right, but here's the deal. As I'm talking about it, I'm realizing, but no, there are things that were not okay. You know what I mean? Like as you get
Why
older, you're like, yeah,
was I there?
that's hmm um but like you said, like there was this what's his name? The mayor of is he the mayor of Maryland?
The governor?
The governor of Maryland, what's his name?
Oh gosh. The black man?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll look it up.
West, something West.
Yeah. But still, governor. Oh my gosh. Of Maryland. It's the kind of thing when I hear the name Westmore. I was about to say Moreland because we have a Westmoreland Street, and I was like, I know that's not right. Westmore.
I want to say maybe in my 20s. He wrote
Hmm.
a book called um Westmore, the two something, because there was another Westmore that
Okay.
that he that grew up in the same neighborhood as him, kind of like the same upbringing, but their paths were so different.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I was a fan of this man
He became governor.
before he became governor. I
What?
got my mom to read his book and she was like, "Oh my
Wow.
gosh, Tanya." And my mom was very snooty with books. Like like she's the book person. So like for me to recommend a book, she's like,
And she
"Okay."
liked it.
Like, "Okay. All right, little girl."
Ah,
What
I'll
I
do
mean?
that.
Like if Sonia recommended a book, my cousin, she
Ah,
would be into it. Because when I was young, her and Sonia used to say, "You have any books for me?" And Sonia was so into reading, and I was not.
yeah.
Um,
The other Westmore. Got to
the
give
other
proper shout out.
Westmore, yes, thank you. I was
By
about to look it up.
Westmore.
Um, that book, I don't know
Why it resonated?
why, I don't even know how I got to it, like how I got to the point to read it.
Yeah.
But I guess I was into like reading,
Hmm.
at the time, not like heavy reader, but I was like, whenever I can get my hands on the book, I was like very into it. So
Yeah.
I would look for books, like, to read, and that like just really like got to me. I don't even know what year that came out, if you can see it.
2010.
Okay, 2010. Okay, so yeah. So exactly in my 20s. So
May
got
they
this.
rest in peace.
I know. R.I.P. Um, but I that book and so from there to now, we're in 2025. You know what I mean? Like to just see him
Yeah.
where he is right now. But that book is a prime example of same name,
Yeah.
same neighborhood,
Hmm.
same um similar upbringing, because what happens is the other Westmore ends up in prison,
Figure. Hmm.
and he ends up visiting this other Westmore and talking to him or
Hmm.
whatever. And that's how he got the stories about, wow, we literally, you could just like switch and it's
Yep.
the same, and how two different trajectories can take place with the
Yeah.
same upbringing. So that's all this talking made me think about Westmore, and I wonder what the other Westmore is doing. Is he still in prison? I'm curious about this now. So now I have to go. Well, I
Now I
don't have
gotta Google
time. I don't have
everything.
time. But I can do a quick Google search. If it comes, I'll give it 5 minutes, and that's all I can give it. But because I just literally don't have the bandwidth. But yeah. And look at Westmore now, the one that we know. Um,
Oh, he's serving a life sentence without parole
he's ser-
for felony murder. So,
so there you go.
uh,
There
tell the
you go.
off-duty police officer.
hmm hmm So I wonder, but like I said, I know he was visiting him and blah 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 blah, and
Hmm.
um, so yeah, yeah. I mean, it's real. It it
Yeah.
it it does. I think it freaks me out. Like when I think about how if I would have done one little thing different here or there, and there's so many examples that I can give that I don't even really know off the top of my head, but there's
There's
so
so many
many,
we've heard just on this podcast.
I know, so true.
Questionable.
So many questionable. There's so many points where I could have ended up dead or in prison, real talk, or just, I don't
Yeah.
know, 5 kids by the time I'm 25. I don't like, I'm being really on it. Like
Yeah.
it's just
It's
so
an
much.
option, it's a possibility.
And um so that, oh, I always think about that, like, wow, that is so wild to me. But also what scares me, having a kid,
Hmm.
and just thinking, oh, one little decision, like I talked to
Yeah.
Chris about, you could be in a
Balance.
car and your friend goes in and robs the store,
Drive
and you
off,
don't
lock the doors and go.
and you're not thinking, you don't, or maybe you don't even know
Don't
what's
even
going
know.
on. So it's important to choose the people, that you carefully, like thoughtfully, like if you,
Hmm.
like, listen, nothing is worth your life. Nothing is worth your freedom. As long as you're living and as long as you're not in prison, you have an opportunity.
Yep. We have those same conversations. Like, if this happens, what we ask them, like, what are you going to do to see what their natural response is? And then we educate them about what
The
we think
natural
the best
response.
option is.
Oh my God, I know
Hmm?
what you mean. Because like sometimes with Chris's natural response, I'm like, oh God, I just get so annoyed
Wrong.
with
I'm
it's like
like,
the stupid ass response. And then I like think in my brain, I'm like, no, like that's how I'm saying it in my brain. Like the
oh,
fuck.
yeah.
I'm like, what's wrong with you? But
Why would
I
you
tell
do that?
yeah, I tell Chris, I don't care if it's a situation where you've been drinking or you were doing some drugs and you feel
Oh, me.
like and you're like, oh my gosh, like my mom can't know. No, I need
Right.
to know. I told him, I promise him in that moment, he don't got to worry about me doing. I just want him to be alive. Let me
Yep.
know. I will come and get you. I am the only person that's going to have your back,
Yep.
like no one else is going to have your back the way I have your back. No
Right.
one, no
Right.
one in this whole world. And so you have to call me. I don't care what state you're in.
Yep.
Um, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, and also like don't do drugs and don't
Yeah.
but
But it's
yeah,
like you have to
but
be realistic. There's a possibility, right?
yeah, yeah,
Now's
yeah,
not the time to
exactly.
be scared or ashamed because when the police
No,
are
it's
pulling you
not the
over or
time.
you hurt somebody accidentally,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, it's not going to cut it.
no, exactly. Because you're gonna be You're a big black
I mean, unless you're
man.
puffy.
Gosh, I
Oh.
know. And always, I mean, can you imagine? Like, I would the way, and it doesn't seem like his mom is this way, but the way it would break my heart to have a son like that in the world.
I, with the whole Stampede thing, I genuinely don't think he expected that. So I don't
No,
know how that works. Like,
yeah,
I'm like, oh, how do you, you know, how do you account for that? But
yeah.
what I can say, which was kind of bad, is like in the next scene, he was smart enough to give all his company to his mom and his business partner so that he couldn't be sued by those same people. So I'm like,
Mhm.
like
I think he was advised, I think,
I mean, that's still
Yeah, but I'm
probably
just
was
saying,
advised, but
like,
you don't have.
yeah, but it, just to have to, it would break my heart. Like, I would like have a, like, for the rest of my life, my heart would be broken that I had.
Yeah,
But also,
that I contributed to this.
I don't care how big Chris is. I don't care how grown he is. I'm snatching you the fuck up.
Well, one
Okay?
thing the friend said he punched. She saw him put hands on his mom.
That would never happen
Mm-mm.
because the way he would, first of all, it would never happen, but the way he would instantly regret ever doing that, but that
Hmm.
would never happen
Correct.
ever. I can say for sure. I don't give a fuck who you are. You never know. I don't care what your situation is as a parent. I am not sitting here blaming somebody else, but I'm just telling you right now, the ones who said the same thing I'm saying and it did happen, that sucks. It really does suck. I'm telling you right now, that would never, ever happen. So there's that.
And what I can say about boys, or at least my boys, they challenge you. There's going to
Mhm.
be a point where they kind of try to see what you are or are not going to do, how far you're going
Mhm.
to take things. I accept your challenge because
Mhm.
you're going to find out. Like,
Mhm.
if you get too close to me, if you bump past me, like where, if I'm
Mhm.
like, go do something and you like bump past me, like check
Mhm.
me or something, you are getting thrown up against the wall.
Yeah.
You are getting one
Fuck
of
around.
these. Like,
Okay, you
I
know
need to
what? Oh
see
my
the
God.
fear
Wait,
in your
I'm
eyes.
sorry. I saw.
You
Wait a minute.
like
Why did I see it? Why did I see it?
because I love you,
Yeah,
but I love myself too.
that's right.
And if you're willing to do this, and I know my boys love me, but if you're willing to do this to me, I'm
Hmm.
setting up your girlfriends
That's right.
and your potential wives for an abusive
Hmm.
husband. I'm not
Hmm.
necessarily going to beat you to a pulp, but I'm going to correct you in that moment
Yeah.
and let you know it's not okay. You're going to be on the floor on your back, you're going to be up against the wall, you're going to be
Hmm.
in the air. And sometimes I even have to do that kind
The
of thing
in
with
the air is
Sebastian
taking me
in
out.
the air.
No, but this
You
is
like
taking me out. The in the air
Aubrey is
part.
always in the air. Aubrey's in the air.
It's so easy to put in the air.
He is not, he's heavy. Like
Oh,
he's
yeah, no,
tall, but he is
yeah, you know what?
dense.
That's a big boy.
Like,
Yeah.
so, but you have to.
No,
You
okay,
have to do
sorry.
something. You got to
The in
stand
the
your
air took
ground.
me out. That's the part that took me out. In the air.
And it's like I
Because
love them so much, but my goodness,
I'm visualizing the feet.
they're there. Like Val, he'll be in his office and peek out like everything okay. It's fine.
Val
Poor,
don't want no smoke. Val don't want no smoke. He not stupid. He mind his
no, they don't want Val smoke because Val is the dad that will defend me. I'm like, look, just let me
Yeah,
handle this because this is our
yeah,
battle. You know,
yeah,
Daddy shows up. I'm like, ooh, I was mad at him, but I wasn't that mad.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Make your madness look
like
real
nothing. I'm
cute,
like, oh, I'm
like
sorry.
nothing. Like
And I gotta go in and apologize and love the kids. Like, oh, daddy.
when you had originally planned on being mad, but now you can't be mad
Now I
no
can't even be mad anymore. Now I'm mad at daddy.
right.
Chill,
The hell
cuz.
what happened here? I love the fuck around and find out. But I will tell you this. I know this is gonna sound crazy. Well, no, it shouldn't sound crazy. One of my proudest moments
Hmm.
was watching Chris have a girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
and the way he treated her.
Oh.
It just was a glimpse into this wonderful human being. You know, because I've
Oh.
seen him in so many other instances. I've seen him all his life, right? So I've seen him in all
Yeah.
different kinds of situations. But to see him as a boyfriend for like a year,
Yeah.
I was just
Wow.
like, yeah, they were together for a year.
That's a long time.
To see him as a boyfriend, and by the way, her parents
You're, uh-huh.
love this, love Chris, love the boy. Like they saw him as a boyfriend to their daughter,
Yeah.
and they were just taken aback and enamored, and just so,
Oh,
just loved him so much. So. And that's one of the moments I know it's after 11 I have to go, but that's one of the moments where I was just like, okay, whatever I did, like it worked
right.
out because I get on myself so much about not being the perfect parent or having Chris so young and not being ready mentally or emotionally, to have this kid and just like the things that I wish if I can go back in time, I'd do so many things, differently.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think about him in school and he wasn't getting good grades, the teacher will always say, but he's such a good kid and he's so funny and he doesn't like to see a girl cry. This is what they're
No.
saying. And he stands there and holds the door open and they're like, Chris, okay, come on now. Like you have
Got
to,
to come.
yeah, you got they fine.
Right.
And by the way, he's still that way to this day. Even
Mm-hmm.
when people aren't grateful, he said
Mm-hmm.
he still holds, so I've seen him in just all his life. So to see that part of him,
Yeah. Heart emojis.
I know was so sweet. Was so sweet. Lisa, by the way, everyone, Lisa is now doing the um
Oh,
editing of the episodes. She is
oh,
leaps
yeah,
and
they're on
bounds
YouTube.
better than me doing this. And she got a little intro, and I think you got an outro too. Do you have an outro?
I have an
How about you?
outro too that
Lisa
says
has an
watch, listen to us
intro,
on Apple Spot. What is it? Apple Podcast?
an outro, and it just her little voice. It's just like like in like she's just doing such a good job because I literally just can't do it anymore. But she should have been doing it anyways because like she's doing way better
It's
job.
something. Speaking of which, send me the stuff so I can put
Spotify
it.
creator, yes,
Yes. I don't, oh
yes,
gosh,
no, no,
you
no.
might have
I
to
will
come
do.
over for a tutorial because I'm
I
like,
will do that before I. It's you'll see it's easy, but it's linked to our previous email, so just know that.
okay.
But yeah,
Oh,
it's you'll see.
one thing I forgot, we have to do this now that we are on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Yes, yes.
I'm so uncomfortable with
Lisa,
that self-promotion.
Lisa and
Please
Tan take
like and
on.
subscribe. Yes, Lisa and Ton take
Mhm,
on. We're on TikTok, Instagram, and now
mhm.
YouTube. And
And Spotify and Apple Music and Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcasts. Oh, we're on
Mhm.
Spotify. I need to add that to the outro.
Yeah, because Spotify is a Spotify creator account that I'm going to send you, and I've set it up where once you publish it on the Spotify creator account,
It goes to Apple
it
Podcast.
automatically goes to Apple. But that it takes like an hour or like to get to Apple, so you'll see it quickly post on Spotify, and then like an hour later it sends it to Apple. I think
Ciao.
Spotify, like if you're gonna use me, we're gonna be first.
I know that's right. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, me and this stuff is sketchy, but I get it done. All I gotta say about that. Like and subscribe. Me and editing. I just need a behind the scenes.
Editing is no joke, and editing can take hours. And sometimes I'll be honest with you, uploading something to Spotify creator, it could take a long time. So
Thank you
you
for
might
telling me because I would think I was wrong. I know
mm-mm,
because I have to watch the whole episode to make sure
mm-hmm,
it's copacetic.
mm-hmm,
And I'm like
mm-hmm.
laughing and I'm like, oh yeah, I should say this. And I'm like, oh, I did say that. I
He's
know
so
me. I know me.
he's so silly. All right. Tanya got to get out here and make money because Tanya still got to pay you back. And thank you for just being so sweet and telling me not to stress and rush, but I will get it to you. Like everybody's
You know
like, what
what? It'll
is
come when I need it. So I'm happy I had the option because
but
sometimes I'll be like, girl, I
I
need this borrow
just
from you.
I just and I give, like, but people are just like, oh my God, like what what is going on with these two? I guess I'm getting like
Like,
emotional, like, Lisa, I love you so much. Thank you so much.
not that big of a deal.
It is though. It is. It really, really is. So I just appreciate you. But yes, Tanya got to get out here and make money because Tanya got bills. Tanya's got bills to pay, and is trying to, as we all like it's not a, we're just,
Got to
but
pay these bills.
Tanya decided she was going to do something, and now Tanya's like, ooh, ow. So.
Look, we got to get these subscribers so Mama can get her body done.
Uh, and I can get back to this beautiful picture that I mean, even if I don't want to get that small, but I know, when I look at this picture, I think about the feeling that I had. Like I remember just feeling good in my body,
Hmm.
and that's the feeling that I'm going for. I don't need to be, because I honestly, if I look at this, when I think about this picture, even when I wasn't this small, I was bigger than this, I still felt good.
Yeah,
Like, yeah. So, yeah.
that's the goal.
As a matter of fact, my butt was a little too small. Okay, I swear to God, I'm gonna send you a picture where because I remember I showed this dude. He was like, "You didn't always have a booty." I was like, "Not
Not worth mentioning.
not the boot." Yeah. So
Look
I'm
what I
not sure.
have today.
Ah!
Not this good football field.
Lisa, I don't have to look back the way you just did. I
Oh,
can see it right
you
now.
got it.
No, I could look
There she
straight
is.
ahead at my face
Ah,
and still.
there it is. It is.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. Thanks for if you made it to the very end, you're a very special person.
You are. We gotta
We
get you checked out.
yes. Might wanna,
Appreciate you though.
you know what I mean? Go to the clinic, get the head checked out. Cause yeah.
But do
But
like and subscribe.
yes, and we appreciate it. And Lisa and Tan.
Take off.
I love when you say it. And gonna get some coffee.
Coffee. Bye.